Hello, children. I welcome you all to this English class. In this session, we are going to learn from Unit 6 Supplementary Reader. The title is Mother's Voice and it was written by Vasil Berezhnoy. First, we'll see about the author. In 1972, a group of authors were awarded the Rudaki Prize of the Tajik SSR, which shows the importance of Soviet literature and the role played by science fiction. Vasil Berezhnoy was surely one among the group of authors. Let's see the gist of the story. Mother's Voice is a short story written by Vasil Berezhnoy. In this story, the writer talks about a time when humans have started living in the moon. It is all about a distant future where human technologies have helped them travel to great distances. Let's get into the detailed story. Children, listen carefully. Meanwhile, I'll ask you questions. This story revolves around the feeling of a young astronaut who has volunteered to explore the galaxy beyond the one he lived in. The entire conversation between the mother and son is the recording that he hears now and then. The beginning of the story sees him taking his mother to the moon. He shows her all around there. They walk through the Selenopolis, seeing tall structures that are propped up the star-studded sky. The son listens to his mother's voice that is so dear to him. Okay, what was so dear to the astronaut? Yes, his mother's voice was so dear to the astronaut, right? Yes. She talks to her son about the orchards, the river Dnieper, where he used to go for fishing, the apples, pears, and melons, the walk on the dewy grasses, dear relatives whom he may never meet if he goes for this expedition. Okay, what fruits can we see in autumn? Yes, apples, pears, and watermelons are seen in the autumn season, right? Yes. Okay, why did his mother feel sad? Yes, she felt sad that her son might go off into space and he may be lost to his relatives forever. Am I right? Yes. Yet she hopes that he will come and visit her during his vacation. She tells how the planet Earth is so rich and beautiful with snow covered peaks that there can never be a place like the planet Earth. This makes the son look at the earth with a newer vision and he understands that his mother is always right. It is never going to be the same in the another galaxy far away from home and his mother. Okay, what was the real wonder of nature? Yes, the beautiful native planet was the real wonder of nature. Okay, who saw everything with different eyes? Yes, the young astronaut saw everything with a different eyes. But now he is helpless and he cannot change his decision of coming back to Earth. He goes on explaining the things which is happening on the moon at the present, how people come to the community of Nation Square after work for relaxation. He tells about the spaceships which is fully equipped for this major expedition. Okay, who come to the community of Nation Square? Yes, people of different nationalities who work in Selenopolis come here after work, right? Yes. The mother watches the rockets with people assembling for a takeoff, and talks her son why someone earns to leave their home and go to another galaxy instead of being happy with your own. The mother tries to pursue her son to quit from this mission, even though she knew she may never see her son again. Just then, a voice from the loudspeaker asks the astronaut to report to the duty, and he turns off the button and the screen becomes blank. He often plays this recording to be in that moment with his mother. This kind of expedition is the result of young curious minds and humanity. Okay, where did the voice come from? Yes, you're absolutely correct. A voice roared from the loudspeaker. Okay, how did the screen go dark? Yes, the screen went dark when the astronaut pushed a button, right? Yes. Now we'll see few hard words and its meaning from the supplementary reader. Course. A routine task, especially a household one. Orchards. A piece of enclosed land planted with fruit trees. Expedition. A journey undertaken by a group of people with a particular purpose, especially that of exploration, research, or war. Quartz. A art transport mineral substance used in making electronic equipment. Exotic. Unusual and exciting. Void. A completely empty space. Confronted. To face, meet, or deal with a difficult situation or person. Departure. The action of leaving, especially to start a journey. Pears. A sweet, juicy, yellow or green fruit with a round base and slightly pointed top. Galaxy. One of the large independent groups of stars in the universe. Let's see few key points for better understanding. The story takes place on the moon. The young astronaut's mother cannot bear the partition of her son. She wants him to come back to the earth. But the son wants to travel to another galaxy from the moon. But his mother opposed it and argued him with many sentimental and scientific reasons. She feared that if he left the son, anything might happen. Finally, the son left with strong determination and he loved his mother's voice. Thus, the story ends. Okay, now we'll see how to write a paragraph. Okay, what is a paragraph? Yes, a paragraph is a group of sentences which has a clear main idea and even supporting details or informations will be there in a paragraph, and it is a part of a longer composition, and not only that, it is a miniature essay, that is a short essay, right? Yes. So, a paragraph is often defined as a group of related sentences in which one single main idea is developed. In a typical paragraph, the first sentence declares the main topic of the paragraph and the rest of the sentence develop or support the main idea of a paragraph. A paragraph is most often a part of a longer composition comprising of several paragraphs. Understood? Yes. Usually, the basic paragraph consists of three parts. They are a topic sentence, supporting details, and a concluding sentence. Let's see one by one in detail. So, the first one is topic sentence. Every paragraph should include a topic sentence that identifies the main idea of the paragraph. A topic sentence also states the point the writer wishes to make about the subject. Generally, the topic sentence appears at the beginning of the paragraph. It is often the paragraph's very first sentence. And the second one is supporting details. The supporting details provide information to clarify, prove, or explain the main idea. These details demonstrate the validity of the main idea. They often list parts, aspects, steps, or examples of the main idea, or sometimes they may list the causes of it, effects from it, or ways in which it shows itself to be true. Supporting details should be drawn from a variety of sources. So, let's see few common sources of supporting details. They are expert opinion, brief stories, research studies, facts and statistics, personal experiences, and interviews. So, these sources might be the supporting details of a paragraph. Understood? Yes. And the last one is concluding sentence. Each paragraph should end with a concluding sentence that ties together the ideas brought up in the paragraph and emphasizes the main idea one last time. So, they draw together the information we have presented to elaborate our controlling idea by summarizing the points we have made, repeating words or phrases from the topic sentence. Okay, children, a model paragraph is given in your textbook, page number 158. Please go through that to understand clearly. Okay? Yes. Let's see connectors. Okay, do you know what are connectors? Yes, a connector may be used to indicate the relationship between the ideas expressed in a class or a sentence. Look at the examples. We could go to the library or the park. I did not go out because the weather was hot. Here, the highlighted words are and because are the connectors. Let's see the varieties of connectors one by one. The following connectors can be used for different purposes. So, the first one is adding, and also, as well as, moreover, to, furthermore, additionally. So, these are the words used to add information already given in a sentence. Example, Jacob took his pen out and started writing. The next one is sequencing. These are elements that allow us to organize our speech in a logical order. Each of them has a specific function. So, sequence connectors are used to link opinions from one sentence to the next and to give paragraphs coherence. First, second, third, finally, next, meanwhile, after, then, subsequently, or the words are used to show sequencing order. Example, first Jack and Jill went up the hill. Next, they fetched a pail of water. The next one is illustrating connectives. These are used when we want to give an example of something. So, we'll use the words like for example, such as for instance, in the case of has revealed, illustrated by as illustrating connectives. The next one is cause and effect. So, cause and effect is a relationship between things where one is the result of others. Because, so, therefore, thus, consequently, hence are the words we'll use as a cause and effect connectives. Example: Annie studied hard for the exam, therefore, she got a perfect score. And the next one is comparing connectors. So, these connectors we used to give comparison. Similarly, likewise, as with, equally, in the same way are the words used as the connectors of comparison. And the next one is qualifying. But, however, although, unless, except, apart from, as long as, if are the words used as a qualifying connectors. And the next one is contrasting connectors. Whereas, instead of, alternatively, otherwise, unlike, on the other hand, conversely are the words used as contrast connectors. Example: The weather was snowy, yet it was not cold. Although she loves her job, she decided to quit the job. And the last one is emphasizing connector. These are used when we want to stress a point as being very important. Example: I like cheese, in particular cheddar. Let's see few examples of connectors. She has got not only a bike but also a car. Here, the highlighted word but also is a connector. The man has much money, however, he isn't happy at all. My success was largely due to luck. She made a big mistake. As a result, she lost her job. Everyone in my family thinks the same way. Here, however, due to, as a result, the same way or the highlighted words or connectors. Okay, children, up to this, today's session is over. Hope you understood. Please go through paragraph writing and connectors in your textbook to have a clear view. And if you have any doubt, you can call me to clarify all your doubts. Thank you.